Hey friends, Ash here with Gents. Hope you're doing really well. In today's video, I'm going over your scent of the day submissions that you sent to me at gentscentsonline@gmail.com. And actually, I'm filming this way after the fact. I did that video a while ago. It was split into two parts. So I did the introduction and somehow that got lost. Actually, I deleted it, that's what happened. So I'm doing the intro again, but in the video, I'm gonna be going over your scents of the day. You sent them to me, you gave me the temperature, where you were at, all that good stuff, and I went over maybe 10 or 11 of those, and that's what you're gonna see. If you wanna be featured on a future video like this, go ahead and send me an email, again, gentscentsonline@gmail.com. You can send me your scent of the day, you can send me your collection, your rarest fragrance, your best pickup, any of those things. Just put it in the title of the email so I know what it is, and when I get ready to do another one of these, I can search it and pull them up. Otherwise, it's gonna get lost in the shuffle because there's a bunch of emails in there. Yeah. So let's go ahead and jump into this. It's gonna pick up with me talking about a submission from Brian, and it was 67 degrees inside, and I think 38 degrees outside. Well, let's go ahead and run the intro and jump into this. All right, fragrance of the day, Bow Makers from DS and Durga. This one, an easy, humongous thumbs up. I love DS and Durga. Bow Makers is one of my absolute favorite fragrances from the house, and the fragrance works perfectly in this situation. We're talking 38 degrees outside, so very chilly, and then 67 inside. Also, honestly, pretty chilly for a place that you're gonna be working at. So Bow Makers, awesome. So Bow Makers is a fragrance that's kind of built around the idea of an old-timey violin manufacturing store. So they're making violins, they're making bows, hence the name Bow Maker. And it's a very woodsy fragrance. It's resinous and really woodsy. I mean, that's really what it is. It's built around multiple different wood notes. And the fragrance is fantastic in fall and winter. Really high quality, very well put together. Absolutely love that choice. Next one is from Bryce. He's got one from Lucky Scent, so a little sample vial. And I've got to tell you, I hate those sample vials. I hate those so much. Those little dabbers, oh man, I hate them. I have like an abnormal hatred for them. I've got a whole bunch of them with fantastic fragrances, and when I get them out and I have to just dab and dab and dab and dab over and over on my skin, it drives me insane. But anyway, he's got one of those, and I will say though, good job sampling before buying, so hey. But he's got Healy Zesty de Gingembre. How do you like that? That was bad pronunciation. He says it's about 40 degrees outside, but he's working from home, my man. Yeah, he's even got the laptop right there set up. So this one, I'm gonna have to give a thumbs up as well. I feel like I'm gonna end up giving everything a thumbs up, I don't know. But this one, getting a thumbs up for multiple reasons. First off, high quality fragrance. Second off, working from home, you can wear whatever you want in that situation. So if that fragrance makes you happy, then yeah, that's a big thumbs up. And then sampling before buying. Big brain. Next up, we got Collins, and the temperature there is 17 degrees Celsius, 62 degrees Fahrenheit. It's a nice guy right there. He gave us Celsius or centigrade and Fahrenheit. Thank you for looking out for us Americans. Place right inside the house. The wife loves this fragrance, and so do I. I'm assuming it's not 62 degrees inside of your house, otherwise it's pretty chilly in there. And the fragrance, Acqua di Gio Essenza. Yeah, even got a little picture of the, 17 minutes ago is when I had made the post. Already took the picture and sent it. Now that is legit, thank you. So we've got Acqua di Gio Essenza. Acqua di Gio Essenza nowadays, really sought after. It goes for a pretty good penny, it's been discontinued. And it's almost like this forgotten flanker in the Acqua di Gio line, where if it came out nowadays and we're just pretending it had never been released, a lot of people would be like, oh wow, yeah, Acqua di Gio Essenza, this is like a fantastic take on the original Acqua di Gio. I love it. I love the little tweaks that they've done. It's even better than the original when it was first released, before it was reformulated, all this stuff. But Acqua di Gio Essenza came out and kind of just, you know, it was there and a lot of people didn't care a whole bunch, other than some people in the community, and then it was gone. But it is fantastic to see you with that bottle. You've got a whole bunch left in there. Really nice fragrance. People in the community know a lot about Acqua di Gio Essenza. It's, like I said, pretty well sought after, but a lot of just everyday Joes don't really know about that one. And you know what? Once again, you're in your house, your wife loves it, you love it, thumbs up. All right, next up, we've got, I'm assuming, Nasic. If I'm saying that incorrectly, I'm sorry, NA5EK. So, scent of the day, wearing this baby right here at home due to COVID. Yeah, temperature there, -10 Celsius. I'm gonna check and see what that actually is in Fahrenheit. 14 degrees Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's pretty cold. And the fragrance, Carlisle by Parfums de Marly. Once again, you know, there's a whole lot of fragrances here of people just rocking them at home and enjoying them because they like them. And that is always gonna get a thumbs up. It doesn't matter what the fragrance is. If you like it and you're wearing it at home and it makes you happy, it puts you in a better mood, yes, always a thumbs up. Wear whatever makes you happy. And with it being about 14 degrees Fahrenheit outside, yeah, maybe it's a good idea just to stay in. Carlisle, of course, fantastic fragrance for all kinds of different situations. Big compliment pulling fragrance, very luxurious smelling, fantastic in fall and winter, and obviously cold weather. Up next, we've got the Smelly King. Now that's a name, Smelly King. Wearing this to work where half of his job is outside and then to see friends. 47 degrees currently, and it's lasted a solid 8 hours. That's good. If you've got a fragrance that, 8 hours in is still projecting solidly, you're in good shape. And the fragrance, Le Male. And I actually really dig this bottle. This bottle is pretty slick. Now this is like a holiday collector's edition bottle. Jean Paul Gaultier comes out with a Le Male Christmas editions basically every year. And this one I think is 2018, and it has like a little snowflake sweater on there. And I'm digging that. Le Male, of course, one of the most well-known designer fragrances of the past few decades. So many people have worn that over the years because it's very versatile. People love the way it smells, extremely mass appealing. And if you're getting 8+ hours out of it, then yeah, go for it. Wear that bad boy. So I'm gonna give that a thumbs up, especially because of that sweater. I mean, that is kind of slick, and to an extent, it's making me contemplate, and I shouldn't, so I'm not saying I'm gonna do it, but it's making me contemplate collecting some of these holiday edition bottles, kind of like I do the CK1 Summers. I feel like Oprah right now, you get a thumbs up, you get a thumbs up, you get a thumbs up. Everyone gets a thumbs up. Okay, next up we have Abdul. There's no message on this one. -25 Celsius, this is in the title, Moncton, Canada. Moncton, I've never heard of Moncton. I'll look it up though. And -25 Celsius, Google tells me that's -13 Fahrenheit. Stay inside. How far north is Moncton? It's in New Brunswick. So Moncton, city population of 71,889, at least in the city proper, as of 2016, and it looks like it's a little bit northeast of Maine in the US, so chilly. So what is my man Abdul wearing up in Moncton? Carlisle, wearing Carlisle. And that makes total sense. Cuts through the cold. I mean, I'm assuming that's colder than I've ever experienced here, but I'm assuming it can cut through that cold. And people just love the way it smells. And I like that picture that you did as well. I like that snow, that added effect. Up next, Sam Hall. His scent of the day is Guerlain Vetiver. Instantaneous thumbs up. Automatic, don't even need to read any further, but I will. He's in England, and the weather has been bright and sunny, and the temperature in the 50s, around 11 Celsius. All these variables have ensured that his choice was perfect. Now, this guy, somebody that takes it seriously, obviously we are dealing with a big brain. He's not even a fan of Guerlain Vetiver any other time of year. I'll let it slide. But today there is no better choice for him to wear for a walk into the shops, hence why he loves the world of fragrance. Nice. Sam, I can get down with everything that you just said. And Guerlain Vetiver, yes, that is a perfect choice for weather like that, where it's not really warm, it's not really cold, it's kind of middling. That fragrance, perfect. It's gonna elevate your entire outfit. It's gonna have you smelling classy, sophisticated, refined. It's gonna smell or make you smell like you have your stuff together, even if you don't. And so that's a great choice. Up next, we've got Aaron, went with a layering of Aventus and Royal Oud. I've never done that before. It was 50 degrees outside today. He had university classes with a presentation involved. Got to get up in front of people, got to have that confidence. I dig it. He was dressed a lot nicer than in this picture. Let's check it out. I dig the picture too. He's obviously got the ooh face going on there. And that's almost like Macho Man Randy Savage, like you're busting out the two creeds. Ooh, yeah. That dates me a little bit, I think. But we're going with it anyway. So he's got Royal Oud, Aventus, two Creed fragrances that are right up near the top as far as I'm concerned with the house. Those are both awesome. Like I've said, never have layered those two fragrances. So I'll give it a go in your honor, and we'll see how it works out by that face you're making. I'm assuming you've done it before and that it's really good. I'm gonna try it out. If it works really well, I'm gonna steal it. I'm gonna pretend like I came up with it. Nah, I'm just playing. I'll say, my man Aaron sent me an email and he keyed me in on this, and that's why I wear it. Up next, we got Ian. He wore this fragrance to work, mid-40s where he's at. He says this time right now is the couple of weeks where he'll run through his fall favorites one last time. I've been there, I feel you. And the fragrance, Carven Homme. I love it, I love it. Okay, Carven Homme is discontinued. It goes for a lot more than it used to. This fragrance used to be very inexpensive. It was one of those fragrances you could pick up legitimately around 20, 25 bucks. And that fragrance has pretty good similarity to Gucci Envy. So for the longest time, if somebody said, man, I love Gucci Envy, can I get something that's not as expensive, but it's gonna give me a similar vibe, a similar smell, similar feeling? You would say, yeah, actually, Carven Homme, check that one out. Doesn't cost that much. Presentation is not the greatest, but the fragrance is really good. And then pretty much all the stock sold out and the price went whoop. Actually, I'm curious now. I'm gonna really quickly look on eBay and just see what they're going for. And another thing, actually, do not confuse this with Carven Pour Homme. Carven Pour Homme is different than Carven Homme, so don't make that mistake. So it looks like some people are asking for $150, some people are asking for $85, 140, 82. So it looks like, depending on the size of the bottle, you're looking at between 80 on the low end for 50 ml up to like 150 for 100 ml. And it used to run you 20. That is a fragrance that I absolutely love. I do have a bottle of it. I'm so pumped about that. So obviously, the thumbs up. Up next, we have Iman. Good day, mate. How you doing? Australia or the United Kingdom? Here, it's about 22 degrees Celsius, around 10 a.m. So I'm gonna guess Australia. And I'm about to take my kid for a walk. Before leaving the home, my favorite moment is to choose what to wear for his scent of the day. Today, it is Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza. Love it all the way, pure class. You're not wrong about that. And I dig this picture too. This has got kind of an 80s feel to it, just with the sunglasses on there, and I'm digging it, I love it. Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza is a fantastic scent as far as giving you this very clean, fresh, brisk, but at the same time, sophisticated fragrance with a little bit of a throwback vibe. A lot of people would say that it's a classic Italian cologne style of fragrance. Acqua di Parma Colonia Essenza, a fantastic scent. And in that warmer weather, which we're gonna check and see what that is, 22 degrees Celsius, 71 Fahrenheit, that's a good choice. This video is running long, so we're gonna try to wrap this up, but for now, let's go with one more at least. We've got Victor. Hey Ash, friends here. I see what you did there. His scent of the day is Bentley for Men Eau de Toilette, the OG. It's his signature scent in everyday situations during spring and fall. He absolutely loves it. And there in Barcelona, it's around 9 to 14 degrees Celsius, 48 to 57 Fahrenheit. Keep up the good work. Thanks so much, and shout out to you all the way in Barcelona. So there it is, Bentley for Men. Like he said, the OG. I also got some other ones back there. Mustache Eau de Parfum, the one, Eau de Parfum, solid. And that one does get overlooked, the Bentley for Men, because everybody automatically goes Bentley for Men Intense. And then to a lesser extent, some of the other flankers like Absolute, for example. And the original gets overlooked. Now the original does have a similarity to Intense. So it's one of those situations where the Intense flanker actually pretty much is taking the original and making it more intense. Sometimes you'll see flankers where it's intense and then it's something completely different and you're like, wait, what does this have to do with the original? I don't know, what is going on here? I don't understand. But here, that's what they actually did. So Bentley for Men, the original, at US discounters, very affordable, very affordable. Quality, very high. And really, if you want to think about it in the most simplistic of terms, it's like you took Bentley for Men Intense and made it less intense, made it more wearable for more situations. So you're still gonna get that booziness, you're gonna get that warmth, you're gonna get that spiciness. There's leather in there as well. There's woods, there's a lot going on, but it is more wearable, less aggressive than the Intense version. And so while it's overlooked by a lot of people, Bentley for Men, the original, could actually work out better for a lot of guys out there because it's more versatile. So I guess we're gonna go ahead and call this one a day. And there are so many emails that I haven't been able to get to yet, and I'll try to do that in the near future. Again, I wanna thank all of you so much for sending these in, for me to be able to feature them. So thank you so much, the people that I did feature and the people that I haven't featured yet. It means a lot, thanks. Again, if you wanna send me something to be featured on a future video, email is in the description, gentscentsonline@gmail.com. All right, guys, that is gonna do it for me. I loved every single one of the scents of the day that I saw. Nothing in there stood out as really bad. Nothing in there stood out as a choice that I would never make. So everybody that sent these in, the ones that I checked out, you did good. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today. Thanks for all your support. Stay safe out there, guys. I'll see you tomorrow with another fragrance video. See you guys. I just kicked the camera.